Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Survivors of Dr. Robert Anderson making their voices heard.
I will not be John Doe. I am John Vaughn.
Their message as they gathered outside the home of University of Michigan President Mark Schlissel.
But we begin tonight with a local superintendent hearing from parents in hopes of bringing together a divided school district. The mask mandate at Manchester Community Schools has been a controversial issue since the start of the year.
There have been protests by both students and parents, and one lawsuit filed to stop enforcement of the mandate. Larry Spruill was at tonight's community meeting where the superintendent was hoping to find some common ground.
The superintendent of Manchester Schools asked parents, teachers, and staff members to gather here at this football stadium to talk about the new mask mandate. The meeting was supposed to be about solutions.
I'm hearing lots of students frustrated by the disruptions.
Wednesday, Manchester parents, staff members, and some students met here at the Manchester High School football stadium with Superintendent Dr. Bradley Bizu. They were there to discuss the division caused by the mask mandate issued by the Washtenaw County Health Department.
We needed to come together as a community tonight, as a school community in Manchester. There's been a lot of divisive issues within our school community about COVID-19.
Guys, they can't touch you.
This meeting comes a little more than a month after the incident at the high school where students showed up to school without wearing a mask back in September. Now Superintendent Bizu is asking parents for solutions and compromise.
I really think that they were creative. I think that being outside more for some of our students, I really love that solution with regards to outdoor experiences, outdoor classrooms.
And also peace. But 30 minutes into the meeting, both my photographer and I were asked to leave.
So are you asking for waivers for everybody to
Who
be on the
invited
TV
them?
show?
Yeah, I don't want to be on this.
Back it up.
No.
I asked Superintendent Bizu if the school district will continue to follow the mask mandate, but as he was answering that question, we got interrupted.
We absolutely we have to. There's no choice there. But I think that if we can work together, we'll work through that.
So freedoms and choices. We live in America still, not communist China. I know
reporting in Manchester, Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Country. We have choices.
All right, Larry. The federal lawsuit against the district was filed by a parent alleging the mandate violates his daughter's constitutional rights.
He was a Michigan man through and through who went on to play in the NFL. But now John Vaughn is holding a vigil outside U of M President Mark Schlissel's home on behalf of all the former students who say they were sexually abused by Dr. Robert Anderson. I'm Mara McDonald live on campus tonight. And Mara, Vaughn clearly had some company this evening.
Jason, he sure did. Dozens of people showed up here to show their support, and this is no gimmick. John is joined by friends here. He's been out here since Friday, and, you know, yeah, they really are sleeping in tents out here. They say they're going to keep it up for the interim. Dozens of people turned out tonight to show their support to John Vaughn, who has been living in a tent outside Dr. Schlissel's home since last Friday evening.
We can't change what happened to us.
Vaughn and his fellow former student athletes have detailed graphic abuse at the hands of former university doctor Robert Anderson, who died in 2008. So far, the university and those who suffered at Anderson's hands are involved in court-ordered mediation.
What type of man has someone camping out on his doorstep, basically, knowing why he's here with all his security, doesn't come out and extend an olive branch? I'm not trying to solve the case, but you need to know us not as John Does and Jane Does, but as human beings.
The lawyers have advised the president and the Board of Regents to limit what they say because this is in litigation.
All I can say is they knew. They knew for decades. They covered up for decades. Yeah, and that's why we're here. No more.
That behavior doesn't hold much weight with men like Tad DeLuca, who warned the university this was happening in 1975 and lost his scholarship for opening his mouth. He wrote to the university again in 2018, inspired by the courage of the Nassar survivors, some of whom came tonight to show their support. These men feel betrayed twice, for the boys they were at Anderson's mercy and for the men they are now, and a university they clearly feel is not listening.
We thought that Bosch and Beckler loved us. All we wanted to do was be Michigan men.
Back here live late this evening, the university sent out a statement which in part reads, "We hear all of the survivors of the late Dr. Robert Anderson's abuse and we thank them for the bravery in coming forward." And they also add that they are working through the mediation process for fair compensation. We are live in Ann Arbor tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Well, Mara, 6 days in now, and it sounds like the president hasn't come out, might not come out. How long does John feel like he can stay out there?
I asked John that, and he says he's going to take it in 30-day increments. So
wow.
He's in here for the long haul.
Boy, he sure
Back to
is.
you.
All right, Mara, thanks.
Well, a dry night so far across Metro Detroit, but we do have some rain on the way.
Are you suggesting the weather here in Michigan might change abruptly?
Perhaps they could.
Paul, is that accurate? Could that possibly happen?
You know what they say, wait 5 minutes, you know it's going to change. But in this case, we're dry right now, as Karen just said, and it's mild. Listen, I took a little walk out for dinner this evening, and it's just beautiful outside, still in the 60s. Now, these dew points are in the 50s, but notice we've now crept up to 60 in Detroit. Those dew points are going to come up overnight and especially tomorrow, reflective of the moisture that's heading on in. So you'll notice the humidity coming back up. But fortunately, on Storm Tracker 4, that big band of rain that I showed you earlier today at 4, 5, and 6, that was back to the west. As expected, that stuff just kind of fizzled out. A little bit of it up north. You can see there are a few light showers here to the south. Some of those may get in here toward morning. I think it's more dry than wet, but we still have that potential for a shower, both for the morning bus stop and the afternoon bus stop. But again, more dry than wet, and temps getting up into the upper 70s to near 80 degrees even if we get enough little peaks of sun during the middle part of the day tomorrow. But we are still in the severe risk now for Friday. We're going to break that down for you coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, the manhunt continues right now for the man police say kidnapped and sexually assaulted a 9-year-old girl. Police say she was kidnapped Sunday in the area of 8 Mile and Grand River near Farmington Hills and then brought to a home on Berg Road in Detroit where she was assaulted. They said the child was able to escape when the man left the room. The FBI is involved. Police are increasing patrols in both Detroit and Farmington Hills. Police are looking for the person of interest driving a 2015 or newer Jeep Renegade.
When I got notified of this case, I couldn't help but think of how terrified this poor 9-year-old must have been during this incident. And if the public thinks of that and they look at this vehicle, I know they'll come through for us and give us the information we need.
Police are working on a sketch of the suspect, and as soon as it is released, we'll bring it to you both on air and online.
Tomorrow morning, Attorney General Dana Nessel will discuss the charges filed against 4 security guards in the 2014 death of Mackenzie Cochran. The 25-year-old died of position compression asphyxia after the guards pinned him to the floor at Northland Mall. The Oakland County prosecutor at the time, Jessica Cooper, decided against charges, but the AG's office reviewed the case last year, noting similarities to the death of George Floyd. Lucius Hamilton, John Sieberling, Gavin King, and Aaron Marie are now charged with involuntary manslaughter.
The state is now reporting a daily average of more than 4,000 new coronavirus cases, the highest daily average since April. In the last 2 days, Michigan added 8,671 new cases. 110 people have died from the virus during the same time period, 58 from a vital records review. On the vaccine front, the FDA's independent advisors will meet tomorrow to consider requests from Moderna to give booster shots of its vaccine. On Friday, they will discuss the Johnson & Johnson booster. Well, the long-awaited Chick-fil-A finally opening tomorrow in Woodhaven. Police are preparing residents for some heavy traffic, and you know that always comes when Chick-fil-A opens.
Some hungry residents, you're suggesting. Yeah, Woodhaven police releasing this map tonight showing the route for drive-through traffic along with an overflow lot off of Meyer Drive and West Road. They're also warning anyone headed to tomorrow's grand opening to be patient. The Woodhaven location will only be open for drive-through and mobile carryout. It opens at 8 a.m. How much you want to bet they're in line at 7 a.m. or earlier?
Get your sandwich for lunch at breakfast.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Still ahead, a mother accused of throwing drunken parties for teenagers is spending the night in jail.
The disturbing allegations she faces that's now led to criminal charges.
A wanted fugitive shot and killed by Michigan State Police. Why investigators say troopers had no choice but to open fire.
It's the story that's had Metro Detroit talking all day.
2 from a breeder in Florida, and I imported 2 from Africa.
A Royal Oak lady has taken a fancy to these wild African cats. Well, now one's escaped. And the neighborhood is on high alert. We put the night cam in stealth mode and go cat tracking coming up.